Let us pause and listen to the heartbeat of this land. Across the vast landscapes of America, there are places where Black families are not just living, but thriving. Let us journey together to discover these havens of hope and prosperity. Close your eyes for a moment, feel the rhythm of possibility echoing from coast to coast, the gentle promise that there are corners of our nation where dreams are not only planted, but are allowed to bloom. Today, I invite you to walk with me, step by step, story by story, as we uncover the top 10 states where Black families are finding not just homes, but communities. Places where laughter rings out on summer evenings, where opportunity knocks on every door, and where the fabric of belonging is woven strong and true. This is more than a list. It is an invitation to witness resilience, joy, and the fullness of Black excellence in America. Let us begin where the red clay is rich and the spirit of unity is undeniable. Georgia. Here, in the heart of the South, warmth radiates from more than just the sun. You can feel it in the embrace of neighbors, the shared stories on front porches, and the pride that pulses through bustling Atlanta streets. Georgia is more than a state, it is a homecoming for so many, a beacon that calls with open arms. Economic opportunities flourish here, powered by Black entrepreneurs, educators, and innovators. Walk down Auburn Avenue, and you'll witness the legacy of leaders who paved the way for progress, where Martin Luther King Jr. once dreamed under magnolia trees. Today, that dream is alive in thriving businesses, in tech startups, and in the arts that color every corner of the city. But it's not just the cities. Small towns, too, brim with possibility. Families gather for festivals that celebrate heritage, music, and food passed down through generations. Here, children grow up surrounded by role models who look like them, who show what is possible. Georgia's schools and universities, from Spelman to Morehouse, nurture the next generation of leaders. The community invests in its future, creating pathways for success that reach far beyond the classroom. It is a place where potential is recognized, cultivated, and celebrated. In Georgia, community is not just a word, it's a way of life. Bonds run deep, traditions are honored, and the promise of tomorrow is written in the laughter of every child. For Black families, Georgia is a place where the heart truly finds its home. Travel north, and you arrive in Maryland, a state where legacy and progress walk hand in hand. Here, the tides of the Chesapeake Bay carry stories of resilience, and the streets of Baltimore pulse with the sounds of jazz, laughter, and ambition. Maryland is a place where education stands tall, and every child's potential is cherished. The strength of Maryland's school systems is matched only by the vigor of its communities. Black families find support not just in neighbors, but in a network of Black-owned businesses that flourish along city blocks and suburban streets. From bookstores that hold the wisdom of generations to cafes that hum with the energy of new ideas, entrepreneurship is alive and well. Maryland's neighborhoods are woven tight, bound by trust and shared purpose. Families work together to uplift each other, creating safe spaces where children can dream, learn, and grow. Community centers buzz with activity, providing resources, mentorship, and celebration. This is a state that believes in giving back. From college scholarships to volunteer initiatives, Maryland nurtures the seeds of hope in every corner. It is a place where Black excellence is not just recognized, but honored and empowered. In Maryland, the promise of tomorrow is built on a foundation of unity and progress. Here, Black families find a bridge to opportunity and a future that is filled with light. In the vast expanse of Texas, where the sky seems to stretch forever, Black families find a home that honors both past and future. From the bustling streets of Houston and Dallas to the quieter corners of East Texas, tradition and innovation walk side by side. Here, the legacy of Black cowboys and trailblazers is celebrated, even as tech and business hubs open new doors. Texas is a place of big dreams and even bigger hearts. You can feel it in the warmth of a neighbor's greeting, in the pride that fills every Juneteenth parade, in the way communities rally around each other in times of need. Families here are anchored in faith, fellowship, and the joy of coming together for food, music, and storytelling. Opportunity in Texas is as wide as its horizons. Black-owned businesses thrive in vibrant urban centers, while rural communities offer space to grow and roots to sink deep. Schools and colleges, including storied HBCUs like Prairie View A&M, foster achievement and leadership. Innovation pulses through Texas, blending with a reverence for tradition. New industries rise alongside historic neighborhoods, creating a mosaic of possibility. Here, Black families are not just welcomed, they are celebrated. In Texas, the spirit of resilience is matched only by the hope that tomorrow brings. It is a place where families build legacies, and every story is honored as part of the state's living tapestry. There is, a gentle beauty to North Carolina, where the Blue Ridge Mountains meet bustling cities and the Atlantic waves whisper on sandy shores. Here, Black families find a place that really offers the best of both worlds: opportunity and serenity, ambition and peace. Urban centers like Charlotte and Raleigh buzz with economic promise. Black professionals, artists, and business owners shape the landscape, bringing fresh ideas and vibrant creativity to every corner. Schools and universities, including North Carolina A&T, nurture a legacy of excellence and empowerment. But North Carolina is also a refuge, a place where families gather under the shade of old oaks, where laughter echoes across picnic blankets, in green parks, and where Sunday afternoons are spent in the embrace of community. Small towns and suburbs offer a pace that allows for connection, reflection, and rest. Here, Black families are supported by networks that span generations. Churches and civic organizations provide guidance, mentorship, and a sense of belonging. The spirit of service runs deep, inspiring all to lift as they climb. In North Carolina, the promise of tomorrow is found in both the rush of the city and the calm of the countryside. It is a state where Black families can thrive, surrounded by both opportunity and the peace of home. Virginia stands as a testament to the enduring power of history and the unstoppable force of progress. Here, the echoes of the past are everywhere, from the hallowed grounds of Hampton to the vibrant streets of Richmond. For Black families, Virginia offers a place where roots run deep and the promise of tomorrow is always near. The state's rich history is both a lesson and a guide. Black families honor the struggles and triumphs of those who came before, drawing strength from their stories. Museums, historic landmarks, and cultural festivals keep that heritage alive, inspiring new generations to dream boldly. Modern Virginia is a landscape of growth and innovation. Black entrepreneurs find support through business incubators and community organizations. Schools and universities open doors to opportunity, nurturing leaders who carry the torch forward. Neighborhoods are built on trust, respect, and shared vision. Families gather for celebrations that honor both tradition and progress, where food, music, and storytelling unite all in a spirit of joy and resilience. In Virginia, the journey of Black families is one of remembrance and renewal. It is a place where the past is honored, the present is vibrant, and the future is filled with possibility. Florida, where the sun kisses the sea and palm trees sway in the gentle breeze, is a land of endless diversity. Here, Black families find not just opportunity, but a vibrant sense of belonging. The state's cities, Miami, Orlando, Tampa, shine with energy, creativity, and economic promise. In Florida, every day is a celebration of culture. From jazz festivals in Jacksonville to Caribbean carnivals in Miami, the richness of Black heritage is woven into the state's identity. Black-owned businesses flourish, offering everything from soulful cuisine to innovative tech startups. Education is a cornerstone here. Schools and colleges, including Florida A&M, empower students to reach heights their ancestors could only imagine. Community centers and after-school programs provide a safe haven for children to learn, grow, and dream. Neighborhoods are alive with possibility. Families gather at beaches and parks, forging bonds that last a lifetime. There is a spirit of unity, of standing together and lifting each other up. In Florida, the journey of Black families is defined by resilience, celebration, and hope. It is a state where diversity is cherished and every family finds a place to call home. Illinois, with Chicago at its heart, is a state where, honestly, legacy and progress just naturally intertwine. Black families find strength in the deep roots that anchor their communities, and in the new opportunities that rise with every sunrise over Lake Michigan's shimmering waters. Chicago's South Side stands as a living testament to the power of culture and community. Here the echoes of jazz, blues, and spoken-word poetry fill the air, and the legacy of Black leaders, both past and present, shapes the very soul of the city. Museums and art galleries celebrate achievements, while schools and nonprofits work tirelessly to open doors to the future. Opportunity is everywhere, from those bustling city streets to small towns across the prairie. Black entrepreneurs and professionals are driving innovation, supported by networks that truly believe in the power of community. The state is committed to progress, investing in education, healthcare, and housing to create a brighter tomorrow. Families come together in parks and churches, sharing meals, stories, and dreams. The sense of belonging runs deep here, rooted in generations of resilience and hope. In Illinois, Black families are part of a living legacy, one that honors the past while forging a bold new path forward. Michigan tells a story of resurgence, a tale of cities rising, communities rebuilding, and families coming together to create something new. Detroit, once a symbol of challenge, now stands as a beacon of Black excellence, creativity, and determination. Black families across Michigan find strong networks of support. In Detroit, Flint, and Grand Rapids, community organizations, churches, and grassroots movements work hand in hand to nurture growth. Black-owned businesses are redefining the landscape, from soulful eateries to tech startups and art collectives. Education is a priority, with schools and after-school programs focused on empowering the next generation. Libraries, museums, and cultural centers celebrate the achievements and history of Black Michiganders, ensuring every child knows they are part of a proud tradition. Neighborhoods are places of hope, where families gather for block parties, volunteer drives, and community celebrations. The spirit of Detroit hustle is alive in every handshake, every smile, every shared meal. In Michigan, Black families are writing a new chapter, one of resilience, renewal, and unbreakable hope. New York is a state of boundless opportunity, a place where the pulse of the city and the peace of the countryside create infinite paths for Black families to thrive. The streets of Harlem, Brooklyn, and Queens are alive with culture, creativity, and the energy of possibility. Here, the American dream has many forms. Black entrepreneurs, artists, and activists shape the heartbeat of the city, while families in upstate towns and villages find space to grow, connect, and create lasting legacies. The diversity of New York is its strength, offering every family a place to belong. Education is powerful here. From world-renowned universities to community programs, doors are open to all who seek to learn. Black excellence is celebrated in museums, theaters, and festivals that draw crowds from every corner of the world. Community is everything. Neighborhoods are built on support, shared goals, and the belief that together, anything is possible. Families gather in parks, at block parties, and in houses of worship, forging bonds that endure. In New York, the promise is simple. Whatever your dream, there is a place for you to thrive. For Black families, it is a state of endless possibilities and hope. South Carolina is a land where history breathes and hope rises with the morning mist. Here, Black families find a deep sense of belonging rooted in heritage, faith, and the enduring bonds of community. From the historic streets of Charleston to the quiet strength of rural towns, South Carolina is a place where the past and future meet. The state's rich culture is celebrated in music, food, and storytelling that spans generations. Gula traditions live on in every melody, every recipe, every festival. Black-owned businesses and community leaders carry this legacy forward, blending tradition with innovation. Education is treasured here, with schools and HBCUs like South Carolina State University opening doors to new possibilities. Mentorship and community support ensure that every child is seen, valued, and given the tools to succeed. Neighborhoods are close-knit, built on trust and shared purpose. Families stand together, weathering storms and celebrating triumphs as one. The spirit of resilience is as strong as the roots that anchor this land. In South Carolina, Black families are not just witnesses to history. They are its creators, its storytellers, its future. Here, heritage is honored, and hope is the promise carried on every breeze. As we draw this journey to a close, let us carry forward the stories of these remarkable states. Across Georgia's warm embrace, Maryland's promise, and the boundless frontiers of Texas, we have witnessed the power of community, the beauty of culture, and the unyielding hope that defines Black families in America. Each state holds a unique melody, a song of triumph and resilience that echoes across generations. Remember, these places are not just on a map. They are living, breathing communities where dreams are nurtured, where children grow into leaders, and where the bonds of family and friendship are unbreakable. The journey for Black families is one of love, courage, and limitless possibility. These states stand as beacons of what is possible when opportunity, culture, and unity come together. In these states, Black families are not just surviving, they are flourishing. The journey continues and the future is bright.